at Tyler Robertson 227. When you're flipping a house, what are the highest ROI rooms slash improvements you made, and what were the worst?
The biggest return on investment that I have so far with rehabbing is adding a second level. We did one already in Cherry Hill. We wound up getting $90,000 over asking, and it was our biggest rehab to date. Definitely adding a second level is where the money's at. The worst thing that I've done: closets, French drains, and railings. These are three things that I never did before on houses. It added about $10,000 to every house. You know, it makes the house complete. I'm putting French drains in the basements that never had water. We never had water issues, but I'm still doing a French drain. And the reason why is, like, when I sell a house, I want people to not stress out that their basement's going to flood. I want to make sure that I'm doing things right. And it's probably something I shouldn't do. I don't get any money back for doing that. But for me, it gives me peace of mind knowing that I'm selling a house and their basement's not going to flood, no matter how much rain comes. So
Ryan Kaltschul, sorry if I butchered that. What are the three biggest challenges you're planning on tackling this year as you scale your business?
the first biggest challenge is saying no. I want to buy every house. This is what's happened over the past few years. I've said yes to everything. They all work out. And they work out because we were getting over asking. There was a need for nice houses, and the demand isn't as high. So those houses that are borderline, what happens is we think they're worth 450, and then we get an offer for 430. It's the only offer. We already knew it was tight, and the little bit of profit we were going to make, we're not making now because we had to take less. Second thing is I want to get better with managing my material. I buy everything from Lowe's. I'm so busy right now, it's hard for me to start really dissecting what I'm paying for each item. I used to have the time to know, hey, for a kitchen faucet, I'm paying $89. Now I'm so busy, it's hard for me to track that. I need to really sit down and go through my Lowe's paperwork because I've been starting to get some pushback from other contractors saying that they're getting their material cheaper than I'm getting mine from Lowe's. And for me to be spending $5 million at it somewhere and for someone else that can just get it cheaper, I'm not okay with that. And the third thing is getting my systems in place. That's the biggest thing this year, which means I'm going to have to retrain a few people. Student Dublé, I've always preached this. Whether it's Lowe's or Home Depot, you want to use the same place for everything. You want to build rapport with them. You want to know who the managers are, because when you need favors, you want to be able to call them in. And you want to be able to show them that you add value to them. If I go in there and say, hey, I'm paying too much for trim, you better believe they're going to sharpen their pencil and start looking at it. Because if not, I'm going to go to Home Depot. Lowe's, for me, it's more convenience.
My question for Student Dublé is, where did you come up with that name? Like, where did that come from?